Now then, Sunday morning, and I've got loaded up from what I have to fetch down from home. This is some dividable shelving that I make for storing parts in, and I use it to make a desk at the show. This was up at home with lactline line stuff in it, and I've unloaded it, but I couldn't find my Allen keys to be able to split it. I don't actually need all of it, but it divides into, like, I only need two sets of four, and anyway, I've ended up fetching it all down. And then there's pickups loaded up with stuff in the back. That's all got to go in the compact front boxes, which will go on the stand so that everything we need is there. So this is what we got to last night. Both trailers in here. Weeder on this trailer ready to go. It's strapping on. That's the back wall. So that's the banners that make up the back wall and the frame that make the back wall. I've got to get all the bits out for that actually. It all just slots together with different joiner bits. Compact front boxes, so these are the ones that will get loaded up with all the stuff in the back of the pickup. Transplanter that's ready to go, all looking tidy. And then this is the wrap and twine and the wrap and net carrier, all wrapped up. That hopefully means that won't get hold of the wind quite like the other stuff does. So I just need strapping on. I've got a load of jobs to do at home as well, because you have to book in like a vehicle pass to get into the back of the NEC. So I need to do that for me and Nige. I also need to do the passes actually. I haven't done the exhibitor passes yet. But anyway, we will hopefully get this done by dinner time. Oh yeah, I need a massive tidy up in the workshop as well. It's a right mess. So yeah, get this all done and then get back up home and get them jobs done this afternoon. Hopefully not pushing on too late, and spend some time with my ladies before I spend the week away. So yeah, I'm getting there. Dad's been helping. So that trailer's loaded and strapped on, ready to go. This one just on loading up, and I'm just altering. We have a like a desk counter thing that's made up with those shelving units I showed you earlier. I'm just having to narrow it up a bit because it doesn't fit crossover on the trailer. So we haven't got as big a stand as we've had in the past. So if I chop this off here, then move it back up to there, I can like just trace around the shape that it is and match it without having to draw all this edging out, in theory. So we'll see how we get on. This is Howard's pickup. It's a Sangyong Musso, and it's got some pretty. It's got cooling seats, so it's got heated and cooling seats. I took it for a ride last year to go and get some stuff for him, and yeah, quite impressed with it, to be fair. It's quite yeah. So this is Nigel's ride down to the NEC. Anyway, putting a compact front box in the back of it. I'm going down the lane at Mum and Dad's now. Finished. Just going to go and get some diesel and go home and do my jobs at home. And typically, after battling with the weather all week with cold and space heaters, now that we're out of the workshop, it's starting to warm up, 2 degrees, everything's starting to melt. So yeah, and next week I'm going to be mainly either in a pickup driving or in the NEC or in a hotel. It's going to be like 10 degrees, so like just sod lowering it. The week that you really need it to be sensible is the week it decides to be freezing cold and make hard work of it. But that is just the way it goes. I was going to say a bit about LAMMA. Just, I've said it before, like just the effort that we go to, it does take some justifying the expense and everything, and especially when you look at bigger companies that aren't there but obviously do all right. And like, I'm not talking about the likes of John Deere or Class or people like that that are just like massive, but like even other companies that are quite a bit bigger than us but not as big as them aren't there. But then also smaller companies than us that aren't there that have, from what I can see, built a bigger business in a short time without going to LAMMA. So you kind of, that's always in the back of your mind whether you'd be better off not, and justifying it. And every year I question it and I wonder, are we doing the right thing? So we'll see. Lindsay's been busy. These are to go on the cakes. The compact room boxes, agricultural tank monitoring system, and then the JFH logo. So there's 120 cakes to get eaten. We've always had cakes at LAMMA. So yeah, come and get them.